Yo, what's going on, my peeps? As you can see, we are back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ranked battles, and I know I've kind of been slacking on the uploads, but I developed an Elden Ring addiction. If you guys haven't seen that video, please check it out. It should be my channel trailer. It's how I beat my first Souls game or something like that. Um, but that's besides the point. We are here with some Pokemon. And today I got a nice one for you. It's basically similar to a Hisui and Gudra team that I used a little while ago, where you use Grimmsnarl to set up screens, and then you just have uh, set up with Iron Defense. But instead of Hisui and Gudra, we have Zamazenta, who currently is one of, if not the best, restricted Pokemon in the game right now. Um, the idea is just making it really hard for opponents to KO it with Iron Defense and then screens with Grimmsnarl. And then you have Galarian Moltres that sets up with Nasty Plot. Galarian Moltres really threatens a lot of the meta, with Calyrex being the main one. And then the rest of the team's kind of just thrown around. It's not thrown around, obviously. There's a reason for those Pokemon on the team. But that's kind of the gist of it. I will say at the end of game 2, or kind of middle-ish end of game 2, my webcam freezes, and I don't realize it until the end of game 3. So kind of ignore me being frozen up in the top left, for part of game 2 and most of game 3. And yeah, if you got anything, just let me know down in the comments. There'll be, timestamps, there will be a Pokepaste, all that good stuff, and catch you on the next one. All right, here we are. Here is the team. Our plan here is to utilize the setup potential of Zamazenta and both Galarian Moltres. We got a Miraidon. Seems counterintuitive to have Miraidon and a Mungus. But I guess you got the fast mode with Tailwind, Blood Moon. I'm going to prioritize Indeedee here. I don't know if I want to lead Indeedee, though. I think I want to keep Indeedee in the back. But leading Indeedee... Yeah, I think we're going to lead Indeedee. Because this is probably the specs variant for Miraidon. We're going to lead with Indeedee. Do I lead Zamazenta? I normally like bringing Zamazenta in the back. Yeah, we'll lead Zamazenta. Kind of want to use Braxcalibur here, because Braxcalibur's pretty good into their team. And then I don't really like Primarina, and I don't really like Moltres. But I think if we can save a Terra for one of them, or what, Terra Dragon, Terra Poison. I think I'm gonna bring Moltres. Yeah, just all these electric types make it a problem. So my team's fairly weak to electric. So they go for Regiroth, Iron Hand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna imprison. I'm gonna imprison and Iron Defense. And that should prevent the Trick Room from going up. Seems like they're leaning towards a Trick Room stat here. So they probably do have Miraidon in the back, but they probably have Blood Moon as well. Ooh, but they could have just straight up left Miraidon at home. They could have just went Amoongus. It'll be interesting to see what they got. Redraft switches out. Okay. It's got to be Miraidon. He's going to fake out. Okay. So Miraidon switch into a fake out. I guess that's not the end of the world. I'm not opposed to it. Because now I can still just follow me. Actually, this becomes kind of a problem because Iron Hands gets the attack boost. If he just goes full send Iron Hands, like close combat, we're in a pretty bad spot. Yeah. And now if he has Discharge. So I think what we do is here we just body press. That Iron Defense saved us. I actually wasn't expecting that, to be honest. That was a pretty good play from them. If this is Terra Ghost, then it's just GG's. It's Terra Electric. I would assume the normal moveset's probably a Dragon type move, Volt Switch, the not Parabolic Charge. What's that move called? The Volt Switches. And Farigiraf. Okay. I'm actually getting hard red right now. Not gonna lie. But whatever coming in is just gonna absolutely get annihilated. Well, I mean, Farigiraf, it's neutral, I should say. Doesn't resist it. But Farigiraf goes down, to say the least. The hope is that we get a low roll and we survive the close combat. Supercell Slam. Interesting. So now he's going to bring back Miraidon in. What do we do here? Terra Ice. See, the question is, if I stay Dragon, I resist Electric. But if he uses a Dragon type move on me, I don't want to just... He probably attacks Zamazenta and then attacks... Spear. This can miss. So what if we do this? And then we just body press. But if we scale shot, we get a speed boost. I wonder if that's worth the risk. Because if he uses a Volt Switch or something into Baxcalibur right now, that puts me in a really bad spot. He has Parabolic Charge. Okay. Wait, Parabolic Charge hits everybody? I thought Parabolic Charge was single target. Okay. That I didn't know. I did not know that at all. Which makes me think I shouldn't have terrored my Baxcalibur, obviously. Well, that's just GG's. I was that. I mean, I got hard red that first turn. I was expecting a switch in fake out. Or not expect. I wasn't expecting to switch in fake out, but when they switched in, I thought they were going to fake out. Turns out they just went full sin. Thankfully, I did get the iron defense off, but going against Ogre. Ogre. So they have a Trick Room mode with Blood Moon for Farigiraf. I think I want to go Grim Snarl. I think they go Torn. I feel like it's going to be a Torn Ogre game. So I want to go you and you. Actually, Wide Guard's just so good. But if I think they're going to go Torn Ogre, I could also lead in DD in this Trick Room. Let's just stick with Grim Snarl. Let's do these two with you in the back, and then who's better here, Primarina or Excalibur? Kind of like Excalibur here. It's just the fact that Scale Shot's 90% accurate is very, very scary. Well, it's not like I've never used a 90% accurate move before in my life, so. Torn Ogre. Okay. Now the biggest fear is it's Covert Cloak Kyogre. But I think what we do here is we just fake out the Kyogre. And then we nasty plot. He's probably just gonna Tailwind. And then next turn we set up what's it called? Light screen. And then we just start firing off attacks. Quite a bit of damage. Torn Tailwinds. I think that's fine. Kyogre flinches. We get an Acid Block. So now we go Light Screen. Fiery Wrath. I don't think this will KO Kyogre by any means, because I think Kyogre has a pretty high special defense, but this is going to put him in a not very fun zone. Let's see. Kyogre uses Thunder. That gives me a Berserk boost. Okay, I think I just pick up... Oh, we get paralyzed. If I hit through this, then I get a double KO. Come on, baby. Come on. Show me the money. Oh my god, it doesn't KO. I wasn't expecting Kyogre to have Thunder there, to be honest. I was expecting more of an Ice Beam, but the paralysis is actually so annoying. I think what we do here is we just Spirit Break you. And I think we can just Fiery Wrath. Actually, we got a +3 boost. I think it's good just to protect. We do get the Protect off, no paralysis. We get a Bleak Wind. I wonder why he didn't Water Spout there. Origin Pulse. So Origin Pulse hit. We do get the miss. Okay, that's big. Ogre's down. Ogre's down. We got more Leftovers recovery. And now, if we get hit, we get another Berserk boost. I would assume Rillaboom comes in, right? He had Rillaboom, didn't he? Urshifu. Okay. Urshifu Dark. He can crit through Reflect. So I'm going to do this. Grimmsnarl is going to be faster. Another Berserk boost. He can only target one Pokemon. Does get a speed drop. Close combat. That's fine. Because now Grimmsnarl... The Sash was on Tornadus, wasn't it? So now Grimmsnarl just picks up the KO on Urshifu. Yep. And this puts Torn at 1 HP. That was a crit. I really don't think that crit matters. That was a 4 times effective move. The Tailwind peters out. Now I can come in and I can just Ice Shard the... Oh yeah, we're chilling. He still has Terra. So I think he's going to get a Tailwind up, but like, honestly, what's the point in it? I think we set a Reflect and then we just Protect. And then we just KO the Torn next turn with priority. So I think this turn you probably just fake out Baxcalibur or set up Tailwind maybe, or just Bleak Wind. Terra comes in. It's got to be Terra Fire, right? Terra Fire. But even so, what do you want to do here with Terra Fire? So he actually fake outs Grimmsnarl. It's Life Orb Rillaboom. Huh. And then Bleak Wind. I need Bleak Wind to KO the Grimmsnarl. Okay, Grimmsnarl goes down. So that means we don't get our Reflect up. Rain stops. Now Bleak Wind's not 100% accurate. So I think what we do here is we Terra the Zamazenta to get rid of our ground weakness, because most Rillabooms carry high horsepower. We just Body Press. Actually, I think we can just Iron Defense. We Terra, Iron Defense, and then just Ice Shard. The Thorn. I kind of... And I think that secures me the game. All right, go on, buddy. Go on. Go on. Sure. Tailwinds. I mean, I guess he gets the speed advantage on Samazenta using Tailwind. My Shark goes down. Rillaboom against Excalibur. Yeah. Yeah, see, we're chilling. And then we got Iron Defense. I think that pretty much solidifies the game. Because I don't think Rillaboom would carry. It's probably got Wood Hammer. Probably got Wood Hammer, High Horsepower, Knockoff maybe, Protect. Good lord. Grassy Glide comes out. Doesn't do anything. I gotta shut my door. Hey, Skull Shot, guys. Wait, Scale Shot almost KO'd. I think it a 5-hit Scale Shot. All right, and that solidifies game 2. All right, here. Oh, we're going against Wo Chien. Actually, I think this is a team that was in NA, the international tournament. I don't know if this is the team Moxie was using or if this was a team somebody else was using. But I think this was part of that team. I have double Fake Out, but Grimmsnarl is weird because it can run a lot of moves. Thunder Wave, Fake Out, all that stuff. I don't know who I want to use here. I think Moltres is a solid lead. I mean, Moltres Grimmsnarl is always a solid lead. Zalma in the back. And then probably Excalibur. Or Primarina. I think I like Primarina here better. Especially with the rain. I can get a damage boost. They go Grimmsnarl and a name I don't know. This is a pretty passive lead for them. So I think Grimmsnarl outspeeds Ensign, so what I can do is just fake out their Ensign and then go for a nasty plot while he sets up a light screen. I think Grimmsnarl should be faster than Ensign, unless it's a fast Ensign. Let me check that real quick. I'm actually curious. Okay, I lied straight through my teeth. Oh, glad he flinched Grimmsnarl. Bro, what is he expecting? He just tried to prankster my... Both of my Pokemon are prankster immune. So I think what we do here is we reflect. Honestly, should I get greedy and go for another one? I think I'm gonna get greedy and go for another one. A Spirit Break will bring me down to +3, but it's all good. +3 is still better than +1. Get a light screen. Knockoff. The knockoff's going to be a pain because now I don't get leftovers recovery. Okay. I think what we can do now... I don't need to set up light screen yet. So I think we just start firing off. I kind of want to get rid of Ensign. Obviously. Ensign, he burns me. Okay. Now he's just going to give me a Berserk boost when it comes down to it. Yeah, I mean, that just fully chunks Ensign. It's pretty good damage across the board. Spirit Break, that brings me All right, so this is going to be another Berserk boost. So I end up getting right back to where I was because he dropped me with Spirit Break. So I think this turn we go into you, and then we go into you. And I think this might pick us a double KO. The parting shot's out, which is pretty risky, honestly. Is it just me, or is Ensign being the fastest Pokemon on the field crazy? Yeah, Moltres is base 90. Ensign's base 60, ain't it? Yeah, why is Ensign faster? Huh. Am I the only one that finds that weird? I wonder if we get a flinch on the Grimmsnarl here. Nope, no flinch. That's fine. We shouldn't get KO'd by this burn. So now what I can do is light screen. Now I'm just going to Fiery Wrath. I don't know if Fiery Wrath picks up KO. Let's get rid of the Grimmsnarl. Oh, that's even better. So pick up the Grimmsnarl KO, then we can bring in, I don't know who we bring in. Do we bring in Primarina? Sets up Reflect. Reflect's kind of useless. But now that we take out the Grimmsnarl, we don't have to worry about future Thunder Waves onto Zamazenta and or Primarina. So it's pretty nice. So, and the Jugulus is -1. Both teams still have Terra. Ensign's pretty chunked, and Grimmsnarl's pretty chunked. I could switch out Grimmsnarl to get another Fake Out. I think Primarina's in a good spot here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think it's fairly safe to switch in and then just protect. I don't really think Zamazenta can take that much here. I mean, an Air Slash from the Jugulus would be... Probably do like 15-20%. Put a Tailwind. That's fine. Because now they're going to have the outspeed late game with Kyogre. Knock off. There we go. Now, one thing to note is Ensign will outspeed Zamazenta now. So I think we Iron Defense. And then just Hyper Voice. That'll give me a good chip into both. The fact he didn't go for Fake Out there is crazy. I would assume this is an Ensign Terra. Seems crazy to waste your Terra on Ensign. Terra Ghost. I guess that's not bad. But, I mean, I wasn't going for a Body Press into Ensign anyways, so. But I see the thought process. I would assume you're just going to try to knock off the Primarina leftovers again. Or, no, I'm not running leftovers on Primarina. It's Citrus Berry. So. Hurricane. And he hits it. That did nothing, though. He burns me. Okay. Hits a blind Hurricane. Luckily, we didn't get confused. Oh, this is going to be problematic in-game. We don't get a KO there either. So we just Body Press you, Moonblast you. I don't really see. I mean, we could have did something else, but with the burn, there's no need to use a Behemoth Bash. We're only going to click Body Press from here on out. He misses the Hurricane this time. Yeah. It's tough, pal. Kind of what happens when you use Hurricane. I'll tell you that. We still have Grimmsnarl on the back for Fake Out for late game. And this should pick up the KO with ease. And this should bring in, who was it, Kyogre or Wo? I mean, maybe Wo-Chien. I think they had Kyogre, didn't they? Who are you? You are Kyogre. So I think what I can do here... So, do I want to risk the wide guard? That's the question. Because there is a chance that Kyogre just clicks Thunder into the Primarina based on the last Kyogre we saw. And if I wide guard, it's literally going to be useless. What do we do here? What do we do here? He has a speed advantage, so I don't see why he wouldn't click like Origin Pulse or something. So let's see. Yep, there's the water spout. Yeah, that kind of scares me. It's the game.
Are you here?
And it looks like a friend has joined my Discord. Bro, I'm here. I literally told them I was recording a Pokemon video. I assume they didn't relay that info to you.
Oh no.
Yeah,
They're
so...
like, Manisha sitting in another chat muted, so...
Bro. Yo, dumbasses, I told you guys I was recording a Pokemon video.
What's that have to do with anything?
What are you talking about?
Lit just said, oh, Nate's just sitting in a Discord by himself.
That's all I said.
What? No, we didn't do anything. We're just playing ranked losing, bro. Doing our thing.
I can't say I'm surprised.
Just wait for your old... Oh, alright.
I tell one friend one thing and... Oh, I just realized my webcam isn't working. Oh, right. When did that happen? When did that happen? Has it been like that the whole video? Oh, I really hope that wasn't like that the whole recording. Battle's canceled and we win the game. Okay. I know that end game was a little rough there. I kind of wasn't paying attention and apparently my webcam froze. So if my webcam froze really early in the video, I am sorry. I was not checking that at all. I like to play and have tabs open like Peakalytics or something. That way I can like see things. But yeah, I think that'll do it for this video. So if you guys want to see anything, let me know down in the comments. And yeah, it's been your boy.